Yeah. Hey, poetry in motion. My groove so spoken word. Mix Catalina with sativa, that's to calm my nerve. They always talk about they faith, you pray without the word.
Welcome to the greatest motherfucking podcast on the motherfucking planet. I'm pouring my motherfucking drink. Shout out to my boy Tevin, shooting the shits with the motherfucker. I ain't gonna call him that because he ain't there. Shout out to the family. It's the Chits and Circuit.
Yes, we are.
Family editions are my favorite motherfucking editions. It's a tradition and the edition.
Shout out to my boy Tommy Jones Jr.
7 4 shit the fuck man. I'm sorry. I love you.
Not your intro, bro.
I had to throw that in there.
Hey, but that's my brother, so I really don't care. But I'm gonna pass it on to Pretty DJ. We're gonna do a shot. Take a shot ceremonial shot for the family.
All the fellow Chits listeners, please pour, take a shot.
We appreciate a shot with it, man. We appreciate all the love we've been getting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tevin in the mailroom.
Hey, he go get the body and shit, don't nobody know.
You got a problem, nigga?
I almost done.
Tevin got a problem, bro. I swear to God.
He be bodying shit,
Hey,
nobody know. He be so cool with it.
Hey, when you be like, Tevin, you good? He be like,
Cup empty.
Hey, I'm about to tell him to come behind the camera and tell his story.
sit your ass down.
Hey, he should.
College experiences, Trump Heights.
Hey, so
Tevin, prop that
Hey,
camera.
we actually
Sit your ass
saw
down.
that
we
one,
need
though.
that.
Yo,
Prop that camera.
Remember we had that college story night? We need him on that. He got a whole nother perspective.
nah, but his perspective is the same.
You know what I'm saying? We got HBCUs.
I showed him that.
We do
We got HBCUs and we got the traditional.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, not about that type of experience, but like specifically with drinking.
What the fuck
We
is
can
your
do those
name?
too.
What's your name, bro? What's your name, bro?
I'm
Come on!
I'm just saying, I thought you heard him. You said
Come
that's
on!
what
we
supposed to hear him.
know we left out, right? On the joint.
Yeah, we could go back into it.
And
Can you turn to 304?
yeah, and I have something to say towards that. I also feel, I think you, in my own opinion,
Oh, shit.
if
Lord Jesus.
if it's whatever she did, if it's none of the gang, none of my people, whatever she did, I don't think it mattered to me. You know what I'm saying?
Before we get too far, what the fuck is the topic?
Hold to housewife. So whatever
Some
she
people
did,
ain't here.
yeah. So whatever she did in her own, long as she didn't do that shit to nobody I know, none of the guys.
Yeah.
That's solid. But if you did, that's a deal breaker for me. I don't see me
That's
wiping.
exclusively, right?
Right. If you're gonna be with her, like wife.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. Now, when I crack someone that one of the homies crack, yeah, that don't, yeah. That's still happening.
That's what I
But
asked.
would I wife her? No, I don't think I could. The fucked up part, if I actually vibe with her and really rock with her,
That's gonna hurt.
it'll
Still
blow
think,
me, bro.
yeah.
Cause like, damn,
That's
she
gonna
cool as hell, but like, I know, cause niggas will tell me, like, man, I slutted shorty out. I went insane. And
Niggas don't be saying that.
no, niggas
No,
can't be
niggas
certain
do.
shit. They don't, maybe it's me. They call me, I told shorty to the ground. Yeah,
I spit right now.
yeah. So when you turn around, it's like,
Bro, but you gotta decipher that too, cause you know, some people be capping. They be capping. I don't want you to go and do what I was supposed to do with that, so you can't.
that's lame though. You
That's
better.
It's lame, but it happens.
But
It
niggas
happens.
do
Niggas
it.
is
Niggas
corny.
do it. Niggas do it.
Excuse the N-word.
Brothers do it.
No,
Brothers
so
do it.
is it-
I'm
is it,
taking a shot.
also
I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this though. So with the guys, when you have a move, it's not obviously your girl or nothing like that.
Right.
But you crack something, he's like, shorty decent.
Yeah.
It's somebody everybody know. I wanna ask the ladies, is that some shit y'all like? If it's a nigga that everybody know and y'all,
Who?
Wait,
ooh, we got
that N-word.
yeah. If it's a
fella.
a fella, if it's a cool cat that everybody know, and y'all get busy or whatever, y'all tell your homegirls like,
How it was.
yeah,
Yeah, most definitely.
y'all do, okay,
Women talk.
okay, that's really what it was. The women
Women
talk
talk,
like
men
that.
talk.
Yes, we most definitely do.
I don't. We don't talk like extra crazy, but we'll say
Yeah.
shorties was sorry.
We talk
Why you
extra
so
crazy.
smiley right
What are you talking about?
now? Look at your face.
I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
We
You
talk
just
extra
smiling.
crazy.
Taking game, man.
Oh,
I'm just listening.
hold on. I bet.
But you know what, y'all
Oh.
keep talking about,
Who
can you turn?
Who you with? Who you with?
Go on, introduce yourself.
SC in the building.
What SC stand for? Hey, what SC stand for?
Talk that
We
talk.
gotta clap up. Who is it?
Sex and chocolate.
Give me a round of applause, man. That's my motherfucking sister.
Hey,
Period.
big shit, man.
But no, I'm listening to y'all and y'all constantly talking about can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Everyone's definition of a hoe may be different. You know, can y'all define what a hoe is to you? You know, just to piggyback off of what you said, Cello.
Yeah, everything good. Keep going.
Just to piggyback off of what you said, Cello. You know, I really don't care as long as she wasn't intimate with one of my guys.
My people, shit.
Right.
Exactly. She could have had 2 or 3 partners, but if one your brother, the other one is your best friend, that's a hoe.
Yeah.
But it could be
And a
10 different guys that she's had,
Mhm.
but none of them know each
How
other.
would you
She's
know?
had a.
Mhm.
You
Right.
follow me, so
Facts.
I think it really all depends on
Follow.
what the individual perception
And-
or
and-
definition of a
No,
hoe is.
since y'all ain't said, like, niggas be doing some wild shit.
Who?
Dudes be doing some wild stuff, too.
All right, give him credit. Give him credit for that.
He got it. Hey,
Yeah, you snap with that one,
But
boy.
dudes be doing some wild stuff too, and no one really say nothing towards that. So y'all wanna be quick to sleep with some of these dudes?
That's respectable. That's respectable.
Now watch your mouth, sir.
Oh, we
let's go.
Gotta teach you a lesson.
I'm learning. Y'all don't be quick to move like that either. Like if it's a dude that's been around y'all team and stuff like that, like, dudes be hoes too.
Absolutely.
Right. No doubt.
Yeah. Show.
But most times they get praised for it,
You know,
and they the
I
man.
think that's starting to change though. Okay, I think it's starting to change.
Can we go there? Cause
Yeah.
I feel like we had this conversation probably 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Problem.
Most of the women in our lives have told us to not trust women. So can y'all speak to that as women who dealt with
We actually have. You right about
real
that.
shit? Because
Yeah.
most of the women in my life told me don't trust no woman.
Now I got a little statement to make because I believe we had a conversation before about unlearning the things that you learned in your past. When you was a child, you knew, you didn't know no better, but you a grown man now, so you can't use that same excuse that you used.
What excuse is he using?
I was told that.
No. But I'm not disagreeing with you on, right? I'm not disagreeing with you about that. But we all been conditioned for something. Just like y'all been conditioned to look at us as providers and so. So we come into these relationships with these expectations. And that's the only thing I'm saying. We matching each other with these expectations, but I'm not meeting yours, you ain't meeting mine. So what we talking? That's the only thing I'm saying. Women have told. These are women telling me this. Don't trust no woman.
That's
She
what
ain't
my mom
shit.
told me.
She ain't shit.
Honestly, Molly, do you remember that we was
I do.
and what Mia said?
What was mine?
Don't trust these bitches.
And I'm a bitch myself.
These are OG.
My grandma,
These were her
my grandma
words.
said, don't trust these
Yes.
My
bitches.
grandma told me that too.
And I know because I'm a bitch myself. Was her exact
She
words
did.
verbatim.
She did.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Nigga,
I know.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I gotta take it.
No, I'm just saying, because women can play the game better.
Duh.
They way better. Yeah, we can't take it. We
Duh.
can't take it. We can go out there, we can do whatever we want to do.
Because
say
we
everything
not
out.
built
But
for
when it's
it.
up to us,
We built for
I
it.
got
Yeah.
something to say. We can't
Also,
stomach it. It's
dudes don't do what we don't go through the phones and do all that extra shit that
Some do.
But it's on both sides.
Some do.
It's on both sides
Some
though.
do.
Like,
Ain't no doubt it's
I'm
on
just
both
saying, the
sides.
both
nitty gritty of it, we can't take what we dish out.
I got a buddy in Atlanta
hell no.
because
Can't.
No,
that's
you
facts.
can't.
you know why? Because I don't like her like that. You
That's-
did. You don't.
Because we could separate it better. Some people. Not
That's why
everybody.
we. That's what. Thank you.
I went
That's
to
why-
my girl phone one time and I almost didn't eat for 3 days.
That's why
I was sick to my stomach.
TJ was dehydrated as hell. I had to go get him.
That's why I
I
want
was
I
hurt.
had to go pick him up.
I say hotel room numbers. Oh hell, no. You ain't doing this.
I feel.
Go ahead, sir.
That's nah. I mean, I feel him. TJ, all that shit on all the points because.
Pause.
Jesus, Cristiano.
Cristiano.
Nah, I get it because it's always been the stereotype that men cheat with their instruments.
Right.
Women cheat with their heart.
Right.
That's always been a stereotype.
Facts. I agree with
I
that.
don't know.
You saying that's not real?
That's kind of real.
No, it's real.
That's real.
Not all the time.
Because
If you talk about
we can go.
Majority.
A man
Generalize.
can go have a one night stand with a chick and never talk to her again.
Do you think it's even game now? Like just
It's not
they
even.
they can cheat and then move on like how we move on now.
No.
They say they can.
No.
No.
That's what. Listen to my point. A man can have a one night stand and never talk to the chick again. A girl can have a one night stand and be like, damn, I want that again.
that's emotional.
Or how you
do
doing?
y'all really
How's
believe-
work? All that shit. Keep on the conversation.
It's
So,
not
you know what
absolute,
I'm saying?
DJ. That's not.
It's not. It's not
I don't know, man.
100%.
Generalizing.
Coach on, come on.
Come on, hit it
I
out.
don't know, man. It
Coach
go
on.
both ways.
It go
It do,
both ways.
It really go both ways because you gonna meet some women, man, who really don't have a heart. You gonna meet some women
That's
that
facts.
got a heart.
That's why we said it ain't absolute. It's not
That's right. It's
absolute.
not absolute.
It's not
But
absolute.
I'm saying in our
But
generation.
that's not true. For you can meet women that don't have a heart, but if we generalizing it, it's more men that can do that versus women. You have very few women that can do that. It ain't too many women that can do that. It is women out here that don't have a heart. It is women out here that can have a one night stand and don't look back. But for the most part, it's the men. It's a majority versus women.
I
That's
just
facts.
don't
That's
understand
facts.
how y'all can dish that stuff but can't take it back. I don't understand why you would even do it.
To my point, it's the fact that okay, let's say I cheat on my girl with one chick that I ain't gonna never see again, never in life. It was a one night stand, literally, a one night stand, and she found out. She know, I bet. So she finna go retaliate to my action and go mess around with a nigga that she had already been talking to. This chick I met one time, we messed
like
around
she
one
cheated.
time, boom, we gone. And then for her to retaliate, it's a nigga that been trying to be on her heels for the last 2-3 years, but she ain't gave him no chance because she with me. I cheat with one chick one time, gone. She be like, alright, babe, you cheated, I'm gonna go mess with this nigga that been trying to mess with me for the last 2-3 years. I kinda like him.
She already kind of feeling him though.
She
Yeah.
already been knowing.
So you know what that says to me? Don't cheat. Because at the end of the day, she can go get the nigga that's on her heels.
So why
That's
not
dope.
go?
That's
so
dope.
alright,
so
okay.
so
let's say
don't
Take
cheat.
your
So
shot.
let's say this. Let's talk like this.
Look,
Let's
mother
talk
love
like this. Let's talk like
Mother
this.
freaking shot.
Let's talk like this.
Y'all just mad.
Wait, no, we ain't even going with feelings right now. Why don't you
I'm
just?
talking about
She talking about this. She had to take that shot.
Oh, you want to take a shot?
Come on.
I gotta take a shot too because I said that word too.
Come on. I got some shit to take. I don't think y'all agree with what
I got you,
We wanna
so
hear it. We wanna hear all
just
of it.
piggyback off me. I already know you finna come on. I already know you finna come on. So
Piggyback and piggyback.
I got you. Oh, go ahead.
piggyback off me. Shut up. So to what you just said. So you just said, all right, well, don't cheat. So if it's that simple.
It's
You
not
know what
that
I'm saying?
simple.
It's not that simple.
It's not that
That's what I'm saying. It's not that simple. So if I have a one night stand and you retaliate with a dude that already been on your heels for the longest and you just been trying to be respectful or whatever, but you like him. So
This what you.
and you mess around with him, that's from the heart. That's not from your vagina.
No, what I'm saying is,
And it's payback.
regardless,
It's payback. So
Yeah,
you
but I'm
but
saying-
you're not finna have a one night stand with
That's
a random
cap,
dude.
yeah.
You finna have a sexual affair with a dude that already likes
I
you.
hear
And you
all of that.
fabricated something
But what
in your
I'm
head.
saying, but I hear all of that. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want her to retaliate with somebody that you know is on her heels, do not be the first one to do it. Because if I get you back, you cannot take it.
So if you don't give me back, then why not just leave me?
Get us
Because
back.
you already like the nigga
Why not
anyway.
just
Ah,
leave
that
me
is
if
not
you
the
want to
same
have
thing.
a one night stand?
So
Why
it's
not
the
just
difference
leave?
between
You already
cheating
like him
and-
anyway,
I
so
mean,
why not
I
just
didn't
leave
do
me?
it. I didn't do it.
Hey,
I respected you.
I just want to regulate this conversation.
Hey.
It's too much back and forth, so we
No,
got to get it
you're right,
concise.
No,
Let's
you're
go.
right, you're right.
Let's go. I'll be quiet, but
No,
I'm saying it ain't.
Yeah, we need to
Ain't
get
saying.
it. Yeah, We got to get
also agree with what I was saying because the lady said we all do certain things. It's not like when y'all catch feelings more than we do. What we could do, we get in and we can get out.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
More times than not.
Y'all don't do that. So in my mind, y'all take it as cheating. I swear to God, I've had situations where I cracked the chick and I wouldn't even ever say nothing to her ever again. I'm trying to explain that to my girl in certain ways, like. So this is the dumbest shit I've ever said in my life.
What you about to say right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I told her it's equivalent to an exercise I did with her because nothing came from that. I never got hit that fast.
What happened? What she hit you with?
I don't. We ain't got to take it there.
I thought we were talking.
I was dead serious and saying like I'll never talk to her again. You ain't worry about that.
Right.
I did a physical altercation with her and that's it.
So you had a physical altercation with her?
With my girl?
Yeah, she got physical with you.
She had a physical altercation with me.
She's the aggressor.
Oh yeah.
I just wish that we would think about the outcome. So in the midst of you feeling like I want to have this one night stand, you're not thinking about how you making somebody.
It's not that simple.
No, I don't think they thinking about it because they feel like
we don't.
They not gonna get caught.
Right.
They do it with. They do it.
We had an episode right where I was talking about motherfucker. You ain't sorry when you did it.
Absolutely.
And I remember my brother was like, "What the fuck that mean, nigga? You wasn't shorty. You wasn't sorry when you did it.
But you sorry when you got caught.
You was sorry after you got caught. Because if I thought about you when I was doing it, I wouldn't have did it.
Exactly.
That's why, what I used to do. That's why that's why if I was gonna do it, I ain't gonna think about you. You hear me? Because I don't want to not do it.
But that's the point I was making. That's the point I was making when we talked about it. If you were sorry when you thought about it, you would never did it because you thought about that person before.
Right. And what were we talking about earlier? We're gonna focus on the task at hand or worry about our girl. I'm gonna focus on the task at hand.
That's my point.
You sitting around thinking about your girl.
I'm putting my girl first.
That's my point.
No, I definitely feel that. I'm gonna put her first regardless.
Hold on, wait.
But right now,
that ain't what you said.
The 8% times that your girl will cheat. Did she think about us? No.
No. Honestly, I feel like girls. When a girl cheat, she gon' think about you. She gon' think about what you did to her, and she gon'
so she
now I gotta do it back. To justify what she's doing.
Yeah. Your girl cheated. Look dumb in the moment.
That's the difference. That's the difference between men and women right there.
That's my point to what
That's
I'm
the
saying.
difference between men and women right there.
No, that's the difference between that's the difference between men and girls.
Yeah.
Because a woman ain't gonna cheat straight off of out of spite or just straight off her feelings.
Right.
Because me giving my cat up ain't gonna hurt you, especially when you own up about it.
Right.
Who am I hurting?
Touche.
Cause you ain't gonna.
You got a real player in here.
Look.
So we talked about the difference.
We got Farley in here.
We talked about the difference in girls and women. Again, that's a whole different topic there.
OG Johnny, you know you my big sister.
We got
to repeat that shit again.
She snapped without it.
See, y'all not talking about the difference in men and women. Y'all talking about men and little girls who's not sure of themselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Your new name is Bambada.
But are we talking about men or are we talking about boys?
Wait. So
that also is fair, but she need to repeat the sauce.
The Bambada.
We're gonna get to that.
Fuck all the fuck all the side conversation. She need to repeat the sauce.
Go ahead, one more time.
Repeat the sauce.
And I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna come
the men and little girls.
That shit's so exclusive. She don't even remember it.
Go ahead, read the sauce.
That's the difference between men and women and boys and girls that we talking about. Because a woman is not gonna
cheat out of spite.
Cheat out of spite. Or to get revenge based off of what her man or boyfriend have done to her.
For sure.
A girl will, because in her mind, she's, I'm gonna hurt him. He did it to me. I'm gonna do it back to him.
Right. I'll hit you with something.
Exactly. A woman that's sure of herself is not, unless that's just something she want to do. It has nothing to do with her doing it in retaliation to what he's done.
Church.
You just answer my
I
question.
ain't saying it won't happen, but it ain't because I want to get back at him.
It wasn't out of spite.
It wasn't out of
You
spite.
just answered my question because I was just about to ask you. Right. That. Whoa.
Chicks feel like they can
I hate that.
abuse you.
Remember back in the day, everybody's tires got slashed on.
Oh my God. Hey,
Remember back in the day when I got tucked in?
Them was little girls. Hey, them was little girls.
Back in the day when I got dusted off?
Them was little girls.
I got cold made that one time.
But you answer my question.
can we go over this? Bro, this is the one day I never drove. I rode with this nigga.
I drove, and I ain't get my
Yeah,
tires.
what? You wrote what?
I rode. Bam! Shot!
You didn't get your tires slashed because you knew them.
Hey, why take? Hold on.
What was it?
CJ
I
finally
didn't get
told
my tires
because his
slashed
shit got slashed.
because I didn't have nothing to do
He ain't
with
said nothing in an hour.
I was a bystander. I was
bystander too.
I
They
pulled
didn't
up
know
like,
my car.
so they didn't get my shit slashed.
They didn't
was
know
the
my
brother.
car.
Oh, they didn't touch his shit.
He was the brother.
Of who?
They said he was laying on it.
Of who?
We ain't got to say no names on here. We know who
We
did.
know TJ know. I was the brother of one.
Oh, I
Seven
didn't.
then four.
I didn't know.
Look,
You know,
TJ,
look,
I know, bro. I know you know. I know you
Hey,
know.
look, I'm
You
apologizing.
get hit.
I apologize on public forums.
So
I was wrong.
So-
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
That was the brother of.
everybody at this table, besides the women, we know what was going on that day. This was way back when. I'm gonna say what, 2014?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah, 2012,
No, we was
11.
cap.
Yeah,
I was buying 40s.
Yeah, it was like
So
2012.
2013. So
No, it was like, it had to be like 2011.
Honestly, if we gonna
This
talk
story-
about it, can we like talk about it? Cause
I don't think we
being
should talk
weird
about it
now.
right now.
no.
I think we should leave that in the past.
I'm just saying we being weird with how we talking
I
about
definitely
it.
know somebody
Let's
ever
leave
cool.
that in the
Me
past.
and TJ,
Right.
I'm lost.
me and TJ trying to find the pinpoints of when it happened so we can
Well,
really
what happened?
discuss it.
What happened? If we
Yeah,
gonna talk
They
about it.
was being heated.
All the
Go
guys.
ahead.
No, hell no.
Let Salo tell a story.
This is why we.
A lot of the guys'
Go ahead,
tires
Bud.
got slashed one night because it was a lot of stuff going on.
Your name is Salo.
So I'm about to let
You
someone tell
finna
the story.
introduce him.
You kind of rude, my boy.
Because it was at his crib.
Yeah, it was at my crib.
That's what I said.
And you kind of said it. I had got my tires slashed and baking soda poured on top of my hood. DJ got his tires slashed and D-Hard got his tires slashed. So it was 3 sets of tires slashed. I didn't know my tires had got slashed because
Nobody knew.
Yeah,
It was late at night. Nobody knew. We was all in the crib. lit.
So it was 5 because one of them didn't get touched because I guess I got upstairs.
Because I was with this nigga.
So I had it's in the summertime, right? So I'm going up towards the kitchen, right? I look out, see my car regular, and I go back down the stairs, and it's the summertime, and there's hella white shit on my car. I know damn well that ain't snow. So I go outside. And I see my car on that lane, huh? What the hell? So I inspected, I see, damn, my tire, it wasn't slashed. Somebody like, boom, 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 my tires. Like they stabbed at least 3 times from different sides of it. So I guess I got up to the point. I got there enough time to where my front right tire was decent, right? So that's all I seen at first. And I look out. TJ shit, all 4 of them. Damn, for the camera.
Hey, his car was smoke.
Man, I'm like, so I was mold, man. I'm like, I'm gonna tell this nigga. they downstairs dancing, partying, they hell yeah. Hey yo,
Having a good
come
time.
outside real quick. Man, I'll talk to you. What you mean? Let's just come outside, bro. Let's go out. Hey, who did this, bro? I'm finna find out, bro. I swear to God. I didn't find out for a long time.
To like last year.
Yeah, it was like it was a
Did a hoe do it?
It was a cold case. Yes, it was a female that did it.
It was a female. We
But
accused a lot of
It
females.
was crazy. It was the female that I thought did it at first. That's who did it. But like, man, she planned it so crazy because I pulled up to her crib and she was bringing in groceries with her OG. So I'm like, ain't no way she stabbed some tires because she bringing in groceries. I didn't even check the pocket. She probably had a knife in her.
She was really good.
She was like, hey, stop. Let me run through your pockets real quick.
Yeah, she was good.
I pulled up, everybody's heads was down like this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
My
that was
grandma
one
called
of
me and she was like, yeah, I don't know if you should be their friends no more. You gotta go home.
Yeah.
Hey, the funniest part about all this shit, the next morning, everybody was putting in claims with the insurance company and shit. Like,
I went and bought some 24s.
On the couch. Sick.
I remember TJ was like, man, you know, I got 4 flat tires. I'm trying to get them replaced.
Yeah, I got vandalized. I don't know who did it. I don't know what happened.
Everybody was on the phone with the insurance company, like, gee, like that shit was so.
I heard they was running through Cal City slashing tires, so I'm a victim of that.
Facts.
Send me that money.
It was a good time. But
That's
not a
wild
good time.
A good time and a wild time.
That's why y'all need something.
But
No crazy ones.
sexual chocolate to your point. The
Shorty, what?
That's our name.
The difference between women and
He's a
girls.
freak.
There we go.
That's what it is.
Would y'all work with a project? And then it used to be a hoe. Would y'all?
Oh, what?
I think they prefer those.
You solid, cause you already were on. But I'm saying, would y'all? Would you?
What? That's a project?
Work with a dude that's, you know.
I heard them.
Yeah. So you got
A dude that's what?
Would you turn a hoe into
Yeah, a dude that's got a certain type of past.
a hoe into a houseman?
Well, Unc got a pass. I mean,
I think they prefer those projects.
They do.
To be
They
honest.
love.
Do you?
Women love
I
projects.
ain't gonna lie. It turned me on. Cause
Okay.
Unc definitely got a pass.
Hold on, Auntie. Hold on.
Don't say it now.
Unc definitely got a pass.
Okay.
But I'm the chosen one.
Okay.
You hear me?
Say that.
That pass over with now
That
the future.
pass over with.
Okay.
Now he with his future.
Okay. Come on
Let's
now.
go.
We heard from the
Hello.
Let's go.
Hey, get the applause.
Hey, baby. I was just telling them that. What was your question again?
So I said, would y'all work with a man with a certain type of past? Could you turn that into what we saying? You said
A house husband.
You said,
you said Unc got a pass.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Now he a whole honeydew.
Woo! And what's that? What's the honey do? Because he gonna tell you what it is.
Honey do this, honey do that.
Oh, snap.
But see, she don't know how to pass because I ain't tell her.
Yeah, she was trying to.
The streets told her.
Yeah, streets told me.
Yeah.
How y'all know that?
I ain't telling. They wasn't us. Some of them. We wouldn't.
I think it's
Google.
Google.
We doing that.
I remember
But that didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
She didn't know. She really didn't know why.
No, you know, it really didn't matter. Like, I learned it afterwards, but it really didn't matter because I know I got a good man. And, you know, it just takes a certain woman to make a man want to settle down and have one woman.
Okay. Yeah. Be his best self.
So can I ask if it's not too much?
Yes, you can.
2 minutes. All right. What was y'all common ground?
Good question.
That was a good question.
That was.
What was our common ground?
Yeah, like how
you
was
how you
explaining
came
it.
to the point. How you came to the point, and y'all had a talk like, man, this is what it is.
You know,
this is what it's gonna be.
No, we
See,
never
no,
had
see,
that.
see,
We never
see.
had that.
Not even like that. Like just y'all
See,
having a face-to-face conversation. Like
we never had that.
See, I'm a guy, I can see things before it happens. So when I was laying in the bed with her one time, and she was just going through her phones and was just getting close, and I seen a picture of a girl I knew. So I asked her, like, shorty, what's up with that? You know her? Who is that? And she got to say, that's my girl, such and such. So I come right out. Man, I just hear her. Like, you know, like, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no, ain't no disrespect. So I want to tell you, so I don't want nobody saying nothing bad about me.
And this was like.
So she didn't hear from nobody else.
So she didn't hear from me. I just said we messed around. It wasn't no bad, good thing. You know, it was cool. It was good. It wasn't no, it just happened beforehand. I didn't know they was friends. I never knew that.
That's real. That's real. So that's the common ground. Honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty.
Straight up honesty.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to end it on that note. That's the chilling circuit, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just enjoy my peace. My words carry energy. Be careful what you speak. Peep the difference, I fell back, I never fell off. Y'all playing catch up every season, friend, but letting it cough. And now